Alright guys, welcome in to Tarot with Writing from Sugar. Alright, we have cleansed the space. I have already burned my incense and done all the fun stuff, but what I actually like to do, and I remind people, sometimes a simple bell. I actually cleanse my home before any reading and on a regular basis with a bell. The history on that, I did want to give you a little history, so I just, of course, pulled up a little bit to read. And goes all the way back to the Druids and Celtic traditions. The ancient Druids, the priestly class of the Celtic tribes, and early Irish bards utilized primitive metal noisemakers. Gortals, I'm not sure if that's said correctly. In ancient Ireland, Druids used small, hollow bronze bells, or rattles called crotals. 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 Historical accounts by early antiquarians note that the use of the instruments were used by Celtic priests to pronounce oracles and frighten away ghosts or hostile spirits. During Samhain, or Samhain, however you want to say it, during the ancient Celtic festival, basically Halloween. I never say it right. The precursor to Halloween, bells were aggressively rang because the dead were believed to cross over into the living world on this night, which we all kind of know that. The cultural assimilation by the church, of course, Christianity spread across Europe. The church frequently engaged in, I'm not even going to try to say it, the practice of blending local pagan customs with Christian theology to make conversion easier. And you know what? That's the thing. It's literally in every Christian thing you do. And then I see these Christians, especially come Halloween. I want to learn how to say it right. Come Halloween, right? I've been reading it that way for years. But, oh, this is a devil holiday, blah, 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 blah. Well, all your holidays are then. You might want to sit down and not celebrate any of them. And so I find it blasphemous. I'm not taking this because this was not the deck I planned on starting with, except it kind of maybe wants me to. I don't know. This is, I've just been going through all the cards. Whoa. This is the Wild Unknown deck. Five of Swords. We're not going to take it, but we'll note that we pulled the Five of Swords straight out the gate. I mean, that's, yeah. We'll see. Woo. Okay. Sorry. But yeah. Alright. We've got two on the table. We've got the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups, which I had no intention of using these, but hey, I'll show them to you. If they come out or something similar later, yep. Alright. I wasn't planning on using this deck, so like I said, we'll keep that in mind. First, I want to get the vibe. So yeah, if you don't, or you can't, say you're in an apartment and it's a big to-do or something, you can ring a bell to cleanse. Got my chocolate chai tea going on here. It's been an interesting couple of days. We'll see if a storyline comes out from it. Whoa, out the gate. Dang, it was gonna fall, and I've already pre-shuffled everything because I just went through all my decks as well. Someone is clingy, so we've got some old exes, dead relationships, and old ways. Alright, what else is in the energy cards? Let's see what is in the energies tonight. Or in the AM. Nope, I need less cards, please. And thank you. Whatever time you are seeing this, AM or PM, this will find you when it is supposed to. As does everything else in life. Hopeless. Loss, depression, and that. Let's hope not. 988, please. You won't get in trouble for talking to someone if someone's feeling that way. But yeah, someone is feeling clingy and hopeless. Okay, clingy and helpless. What else we got going on in energy here? Whoa, okay. Okay. Somebody's they're dealing with a love affair. Dirty little secret sex fix on the down low. So somebody's clinging to an old ex, a dead relationship in old ways. They're feeling sad and depressed because of it, and there's a love affair in the dynamic. So somebody in this energy looks like they're cheating with an ex, or maybe whoever they were in a love affair with was an ex, but they don't want nothing to do with them now. And they're feeling hopeless. Karmics, third parties, haters, and lessons learned. Hopefully you've learned your lessons so that you don't have to do that. Go through dealing with karmics. Karmics are difficult. Hopefully you are no longer being a karmic either. We all have gone through that throughout life. So we've got okay. Okay, let's see one more card. Because we've got the energy going here. Let's see what's in the energies. And it's been a few days. I had some crazy things happen, which I'll lead to maybe one of my lectures. Maybe I won't. We'll see if it's relevant. Of course, I've got something to say. Come on. Alright, what else do you want us to know, cards? Talk to me. Tell me what's in the energy right now. Energy. Fill it up. Let me do. Give me what's going on. Whoa, okay, a few less, please. And thank you. I'm not taking those. Something's wanting to come out, clearly. Okay. Okay, well, this suits the thing. So you're dealing with someone that's actual narcissist. It says egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. Yes, a narcissist is actual fragile. Humpty Dumpty fell off a great wall. Humpty Dumpty. Oh, this is going to be a nursery rhyme or a little parable thing. Had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. It's a story of pride. Don't set too high on that wall. You might fall from grace. Now, am I finding... Are we dealing with this in abundance? Do we have to also heal the narcissism within ourselves and stuff? Yes. I have a lot to say on narcissism, however, and there is a spectrum of narcissism and narcissistic behaviors. There is some narcissism that's actually healthy narcissism, for the record. Now, we're not, with this, with the Humpty Dumpty card, we're not dealing with someone that's just ego, I don't believe. When I hear the word, when I refer to the word narcissist, I'm referring to someone that is more than just the basic standard definition of overly high self-esteem. That is something that is misconstrued highly. Healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation. I'm going to assume that's you, collective, dealing with all this shit. Okay, so there you go. That makes sense. So if I were to put this in the spread, it would be in the future you're starting your self-care right now. You're starting the introspection. You're starting the meditation. You're starting the work. You're going inwards. Instead of dealing with all this karmics and this hopeless situation. Yeah. So yes, keep doing your inner work. Blocked, moved on. You are doing what you need to do. Boundaries are a good thing. Absolutely. It's totally okay to block somebody. And you don't have to have a reason, nor do you have to give a reason. And that also goes with boundaries. If someone keeps crossing your boundaries and stuff. Moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. All right, Humpty Dumpty. Go have your love affair with your karmic, because someone else is healing, and whoever it is in the collective that's had to deal with these karmics. Looks like there's third parties. There's love affair. I mean, these came out back to back. Seriously. So I've got the feeling that loss and depression and the hopeless card is not you, collective. That is the feeling that the karmics are feeling for doing what they were doing then. And that would be an old ex, a dead relationship, or someone you got into. It said old ways. So that would be karmic patterns replaying in a different, same pattern, different person. Because you need to change lessons. But obviously you're healing, you've blocked. Way to go. Way to go. Okay. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. Feeling empty. Hopefully that's, even if that's you, I get it. No, I mean, that might be you. If you're healing and you're dealing with having to block, yeah, maybe you are feeling a little bit burned out, burdened, and empty. I was dealing with karmics myself and narcissists this past week. Here we go, lesson time. No, I really did have to deal with some situations that caused me to have to call the police more than once. Try not to knock over my card decks. Tried to get it a little organized so I could put some more cards down during this reading. shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Is that Humpty Dumpty there that's shattered? Someone did something bad? Did it feel good at the time? Oh. Now you're broken with nightmares and your own failures. What'd you shatter? Narcissists are good for that. They will destroy themselves just to destroy another human being. It's a whole dynamic. It's really weird. Okay, delay, procrastination, and too busy. I'm going to say that's you, collective. You're exhausted. You feel like that you're too busy. You feel like all this stuff has made you feel the spirit of delay and procrastination. But don't worry, time is illusion. Time is on your side. Rolling Stones song is not played in timing. And as I say that, though, harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. So maybe it'd be good not to focus on time. Because you're healing, you've got this person blocked, you're tired. Maybe you're not feeling like you have the time to rest. You have the time to rest. You have the time to rest. There's nothing more important than you. Ever. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Now you may have all these crazy karmics and stuff throwing stuff your way. If it gets to you, and that it's okay to be human. I'm not over here saying like fluff spirituality, don't get hurt, don't have feelings, don't have emotions. I'm just saying, yes, feel it, experience it, don't sit in it. Deal with healing, even if it's rather like traumatizing. People tried to pull on some of my traumas this past week. I was taunted big time for standing up for myself today. Good vibes now and in the moment. And you see how she's all wild and crazy old lady? That's probably gonna be me. Lighting one off her birthday cake. Good vibes now and in the moment. Sometimes all you can do is live for today. I preach it all the time, the power of now. And sometimes it's okay if today, I've had days that suck. You're going to. It's that ebb and flow thing I've talked about. You know, yin and yang. The necessities of crappy days to appreciate the good. Shitty things have to happen so that we can go back and go back into healing and fix what we haven't. Which, as everyone knows, Mercury retrograde's coming up. Run for your life. I'm kidding. I was going to say, how'd your kids? How'd your wife? No, really, on a real note, you know, I'll tell you, retrograde is an illusion, so there'll be a lot of illusions during that time. You all know people get a little wonky, revisiting of the past. However, as I say that, Mercury retrograde is a good time for sitting back and being that observer in the now. And figure out who you need to cut ties from. I'll let you sit with that. I think I talked about in my last video my little prayer about removing things and stuff. Sometimes when you ask for barriers to be removed in your life. So, you have to open your eyes to things that you didn't want to see. That better be on the screen. I'm pausing. Hang on. Okay. There's a little speck of dust and I had to get it. Alright. Cutting ties. Freedom. Standing up and awaken. And I'm gonna set this card aside because I'm gonna use it as a talking point in a little bit. Okay. We're getting what's in the energy. Let's get who's in the energy. Okay. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Is that how you're feeling? Don't. We all feel that way sometimes. You're burnt out. You're tired. You've dealt with some shit. Allow yourself to rest. Like I said, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You simply can't. One more, and we're going to see what else is who's who and what's what here. This is the What's the Vibe deck. I'd have to go through all the boxes to find who it's by, but it looks like this. So, there you go. Anyway. No, I'm not OCD. Masked. Hiding, concealing, deception. So someone's hiding and trying to conceal and be in isolation. Rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. So, is it self-inflicted, hermit mode, or is it not? Rejected and left alone. Or is that someone's self-creation? Self-creation, like, I want to say karma and cause and effect kind of thing. Or are people just rejecting you for no reason? Let's leave that one over here too. It goes for a great talking point. Because you might have an epiphany. Self-reflection, unanswered questions, and untapped talents. Didn't I just say take inventory? But take care of yourself. Inhale. Whoa. We've got antisocial in your feelings, silent treatment, and left out. Someone's feeling like you're being antisocial and giving them the silent treatment and leaving them out. Lust, greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. So, I mean, yes, there's that, but let's take that out. And the card says, greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. So someone thinks you're being antisocial because you don't want to hang out with them because they're greedy. And they want to win by any means necessary. And they want to be inconsiderate to you, but expect you to be considerate to them, right? Let's go with Intuitive Cavs Tarot deck, the 100-card deck. I thought I was going to do the Kemperish, but that's what I picked up, so. Oh, well. I did pick up part of the Kipperish. We're going to put it back. I might pull it out in a minute, but that is. So maybe you have a transition happening, an ending to something. Maybe you are cutting ties to something because you've got somebody blocked. That egotistical narcissist. Is that the case? Tell me about this karmic energy and who this is to the collective. Do not want to talk. Should I use the Giver-ish Oracle deck? Maybe I should stick to my plan. I was going to. Let's go to the. Let's use. Yeah. Let's switch to that one. I shuffled this one really well. Maybe Spirit just wanted me to use it. Whoa, okay. So many. We've got emotional pain. I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to see if it goes out again. Is someone upset over your abundance and your ascension? And the blocked card. I guess I am keeping them. Blocked come out again. And underneath it is love offer. So you've blocked someone's love offer because you know they're a narcissist. That's probably the ex that you know is lying and having a love affair while you're trying to reach your abundance and ascension. But they have no access. Where was the other one? The death card transition. So that is. We'll keep it. And underneath it is the evil eye. So because you didn't want to be with somebody, they're evil eye in your ass. Okay? Make that make sense. We're incompatible, so I'm going to wish you dead. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. Legal in reverse, U.S. Department of... Okay. What's this? Legal in reverse. Okay, well, maybe it's not in reverse because I'm holding the deck in reverse, so we're not going to take it in reverse. But either way, so legal wasn't going to be in reverse. Legal's in the upright. I do apologize. So you've got some kind of legalities that's going on the upright, and I guess your ancestors are making it happen. And your girl will hold the card deck. You gotta laugh at yourself. Come on now. Come on. Okay. I'm just trying to get you in some kind of legal mess or some kind of shit. Somebody you blocked. Obviously an ex that is definitely not someone healthy. The Humpty Dumpty. You had a great fall. Change. Are they not liking your change? Number 99999. Sorry. I guess they wanted you in bondage. Okay. They didn't want you out of that outfit. They want and into your sexy wardrobe. They wanted you looking scrubbly and in bondage. Well, I'm not surprised. And I'm surprised, not surprised. Karmic femme. And abandonment. Do we not have... We've got this right here. They think you're being... Oh, man. Oh, I'm going after it. Come on. Oh. Hello. I had to. I'm not even going to edit that. Yeah, and you're feeling silent treatment and left out. Stuck, dead, frozen. You got third parties. Shattered, broken. So yeah, somebody is, and then we got, yeah, the whole clingy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So basically, you've got an ex coming in. It's wanting to cause you havoc, and you want to not let it affect your chi because you have actual money coming in. The real deal, baby. You've got freedom. Why? Because you're an earth angel that's in your north node. If you don't know your north node, you can find out. Let's see the Astra app. I've used it. I am a Pisces, Sun, Aries, Moon, Leo, North Node. But you want to be in your North Node, so even if you don't know what your North Node is, you're an Earth Angel, baby. You're good. You're in it. And there's a mature man somewhere in the situation. Let's see. Tell us about what's going on with the mature man. Little less, please. Because we see that someone wanted an Earth Angel abandoned and unloved and in bondage. Oh, and abandoned. Okay. So they were playing on your traumas. You got some evil eye. Freedom, standing up, waking up. I want to stick. house on the bottom. Mature man and house. Mature man bringing you a house in Junior North Node. I'll take it if I'm kidding. Listen, I'm grateful for the place that I'm at. Doesn't mean I necessarily belong here, and eventually I plan on one day moving. Two truths can be true, even if contradictory. At the same time, you've got hello, and so you've got some guy coming in. Okay, I mean, here you are. So I'm going to assume you've got this going on in your future. Stay in your North Node, babe. Stay in your North Node. You've got a mature man that has his own house coming in. He's going to say hello. Intuitive Kev in the upright. He's intuitive just like you. And he can be your protector. A man is supposed to be able to provide containment. I recommend you just look up a Till Swan video and understand containment. She'll help explain it. There's multiple videos, but that's my recommendation. So you can let go of the clingy old ex shit. Don't worry about the evil eye. You're ascending Humpty Dumpty Falls. This is not Humpty Dumpty coming in right here. So whoever you've got blocked, because since we've got blocked on the table twice, keep them fucking blocked. Because you've got actual money on the table, and I guarantee you, if you let that bastard back, they will sink out. So this is where cutting ties. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a significant other. I do think it is, since it was a third-party situation, but you've got the evil eye. So it could not, the third-party situation, you know, could be more than one person that's pulling some spell work and shit. Because we pulled that death show straight out the gate. They've wanted quite a bit for you, so I guess they got in their ego. Not everything is going to be spell work, but everything is spell work. People don't understand the hard words, but anyway. Hidden in the deep south. There's a lot more of it than you realize. A lot more of it than I realized, and I'm educated in it. Just saying. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, and awaken. Okay, I am 38, 56, and at the time, I'm going to say that we're going to end it here with what you've got coming in as far as this little reading goes. Cut ties from anything in the past, and I'm going to say you're good. This isn't even one that goes into I'm actually going to keep this for another story time, because the reality of it is this goes with the songs that was coming in. I was like, oh my God, is this going to be a love reading? No offense. Yes, okay. I am not actively seeking a relationship, and I am being celibate. Not closed off, but I'm not out searching for myself. So for you, collective, if this is what you want, you've got someone new coming in that's mature, that matches everything that, I would want someone who was intuitive, willing to say hello, mature, that wanted to build a home with me or had a home. that wanted to be my safe space. That's what any woman should want. So, one of you has that coming in. Don't be afraid because of that old Humpty Dumpty in the past and that shit, to engage it, because that's weird. My music all of a sudden. Who really knows? But I took pictures of it, so nevertheless. Okay. No One by Alicia Keys. You can be sure it'll only get better. You and me together through the days and the nights. I don't worry because everything's going to be all right. People keep talking. They can't say what they like. And then I took another screenshot of it. I guess I forgot. I just want you close where you can stay forever. Then we've got Love in the Dark. So this is probably to that old ex. Take your eyes off me so I can leave. I'm far too ashamed to do it with you watching me. This is never ending and have been here before. Yeah. But I can't stay this thing. Can't see the picture. I can't stay this time because I don't something another. Oh, because I don't love you anymore. Ouch. And then, of course, the one I want to go to. You want to change? Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror. And I caught S. Summers, Disregard, Broken Bottle Top, and A One Man Soul. They follow each other down the wind, you know, because they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to see, or want you to know. Then you've got John Legend, All of Me. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. Because all of me loves all of you. It loves your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Then Bleeding Love, like this, I put this on random. I didn't even put this on a playlist. Where'd that go? Okay. Closed off from love, I didn't need the pain. Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass before you know it, you're frozen. Fight or flight. You gotta get out of fight or flight. You're healing, remember? But something happened for the very first time with you. You've got that coming in. Oh, God. Okay, I'm excited for you. If I ain't got you, that promise is forever young. Some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and it's blurry, and what good would it be? Question mark. You give good love. Too much. Baby, you give good love. Never stopping, I was always searching. This is a Whitney Houston song, actually. For that perfect love. That kind that girls like me dream of. Well, looks like you getting it, girlfriend. I don't know. And then you got Read All About It. You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. I think that one's for me. And then if it's for me, it's probably for you too. Long day is over. See, we had Feeling Tired in here. Okay, so Feeling Tired by the Fire. The long day is over. The wind is gone, and that's all I took of that. Too good at goodbye. You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. We've got that on the table too. Humpty Dumpty, clingy ex, third party bullshit. Leave the past in the past. You've got too much good coming in. Yeah. Keep cutting those ties where you need to. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I remember, and I want to know, and I can't read the rest. That is, ooh, Keisha Cole, excuse me. Girl on Fire. And I got the top. Spirit of Maryland calling me audibly. Bawling. She said that she would never leave, continue to torture me. Got that Marilyn Monroe vibe about you. I don't know. But, okay, let's give the collective something good to go on. We don't want to pull any actual tarot cards out all over the place. Let's do the affirmation cards. Since it's right here in my hand. What's a good affirmation for this? Because with the Mercury retrograde coming up, it's just take inventory. I'd normally say nothing new if it's old. How about that? I'm just going to say, like, if it's for me, like, that's kind of where I'd be. Quotes to meditate on. This day is a special day. It is yours. Yesterday slipped away. It cannot be filled with more meaning. About tomorrow, nothing is known. But this day, today, is yours. Make use of it. Today, you can make someone happy. Today, you can help another. This day is a special day. It is yours. An Indian poem. And I think we pulled that today to be in the now. I'm going to screenshot that. You can if I can get it. There we go. Make use of it. This day is a special day. For it is yours. Oh, God, collective. Okay. I love you so much. I'm excited for you. You've got somebody coming in. And for whoever it is that wants this, claim it. If it's not for you, and it's not what you want, then it's not your reading. Or maybe it's not your reading at this time, and it'll find you at the right time. Either way, thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this read. I've done it a little shorter this time. Next one might be a little bit longer, actually. However, yes, be in the now. Rest. Enjoy yourself. You've got something great coming in. So if you're wanting love, it's in the air right now. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. That's a horrible way to end this, right? I don't know, but I felt like, I don't even know if that was Sinatra, but I feel like doing some Sinatra now, you know. So, okay, guys, let's go either go turn on your Sinatra, go turn on your TV, go do whatever makes you feel good, stretch, drink your water, move your body, even if it is a simple, like I said, stretch, dance, sing if nobody's listening and you don't feel like you're much of a singer. I don't care if people hear my voice or not anymore. I'll belt a tune. I'll break some glass for you. I'm kidding. And get you some chocolate, chai tea. All right, go indulge, heal, take care of yourself. Whoever you've got blocked, keep them blocked. You've got love coming in. Thank you. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day, be it AM or PM.